Hello everyone, and welcome inside City Hall for a brand new episode of Leatherneck Insider. I'm Ben Polanca.
And I'm Caleb Mays. It's now time for this week's Leatherneck Insider Athlete of the Week winner. This week's winner recently reached a huge milestone in the program with 3,000 assists. Leatherneck Insider reporter Levi Meyerhofer with this week's winner.
Hey Leatherneck fans, I'm Levi Meyerhofer here with Leatherneck Insider, and this week's Leatherneck Insider Athlete of the Week, Maggie Craker. Maggie, how are we doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for meeting with me. This week has been big. This year has been big for you and your program. You've got over 3,000 career assists here at WIU, fourth all-time in the Leatherneck program. What kind of discipline, what drives your discipline to continue to provide those, be an asset to your team?
Yeah, I would say what drives my discipline as a setter is just doing my job. My job as a setter is to give my hitters the best ball possible to put our team an opportunity to score. So just being disciplined by wanting my team to succeed and giving my hitters the best opportunities to score.
Your team has had, this is the first winning season since 2005 in the volleyball program here. What role do you feel like you've played in the growth of your program over the last couple of years?
Yeah, this is obviously a big season, and we're loving it. We're living in the moment. Every day we show up to practice with the mindset of that we want to go get a championship, so we just use that as our motivation every day, and we're just living in the moment and giving it everything we got.
This past week was senior day here at Western Hall, and you being one of those graduating seniors, looking back on your career in volleyball, what's some advice that you would give to a young Maggie Craker?
Yeah, it was such a big senior class. So, right now we're just living in the moment, and we realize right now is crunch time. So thinking back, I would just tell myself to live in the moment, enjoy the goods, the bads, the highs, the lows, everything. Just enjoy it, be with your teammates, know what things matter, don't get too upset. That kind of stuff. Yeah, as big senior class right now, we are excited for the championship tournament. We want that championship, so that's everything in our heads right now as seniors.
All right. Thank you so much for meeting me. Once again, congratulations on being this week's Athlete of the Week. Back to you guys. I'm Levi Meyerhofer with Leatherneck Insider.
Wow, congratulations on a huge milestone, Maggie. The volleyball team is at Tennessee State taking on the Tigers 4-2.
The WIU football team was back in action last Saturday as they took on the 6-3 Tennessee State Tigers. The 3-6 Leathernecks were hoping to get their third win in Macomb this season. However, it was all Tigers to start off the game. After being down 28-3, a late second quarter interception by KJ Coleman mounted a little bit of a Western comeback, ending the half with a score of 28-13. However, Tennessee State would end up winning the game 45-20. The Leathernecks are now 3-7 on the season. Nathan Lamb threw for 266 yards and a touchdown pass, and Damari Davis led all receivers with 62 receiving yards. The Necks are back in action today against SEMO at 1, and you can stream that game on ESPN+.
Last week, the WIU volleyball team split their series with Morehead State. They would lose 3-1, losing the last hit 26-24. Kiana Cruz would lead the Leathernecks in kills with 20, while Maggie Craker had 36 assists. Carly Wenzel had 20 digs. The next day, the Necks would look much better, winning 3-2 while tallying 106 total points. Brittany Wolf and Kiana Cruz both had 18 kills each. Maggie Craker had 50 assists, while Carly Wenzel had 24 digs. With the win, they would secure a spot in this year's OVC tournament. The location is still being decided, but the tournament will take place on the 24th of November, and as of November 13th, the Necks have a record of 16-11 with a conference record of 10-6.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll have more Western sports.
Your vision.
My goal is to work at a top 100 television station as a reporter, anchor, and a producer.
Our mission.
Thanks to Western, I have a resume that would beat out most students from the top journalism schools in the country.
This is Western Illinois University.
I am a success story. I am a Leatherneck.
Welcome back to Leatherneck Insider. The WIU men's soccer team season ended last Sunday afternoon with a 2-1 loss to Lindenwood in the quarterfinals of the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament, despite the numerous remarkable performances throughout the season. the team fell just short of advancing further in the competition, marking a challenging end to an otherwise compatible season. The Leathernecks wrapped up the 2024 season with an overall record of 8-11-1 and a conference record of 3-7 in their inaugural year as part of the OVC. These 8 victories matched the highest number of wins in a season for WIU since their 2016 season when they finished 8-10-1.
WIU cross country has wrapped up at the Ohio Valley Conference Championships, and one bright spot is senior runner Madison Trevina. Trevina placed 10th at the meet, earning second team all-conference honors. Leatherneck Insider reporter Kobe Blackmon has more with the story.
The WIU cross-country team wrapped up at the OVC Conference Championship. I got a chance to speak with women's runner Madison Trevina on becoming all-OVC second team.
Pretty well, I would say. I was really happy with that. That was one of my goals going into the season, to get all-conference. So, yeah, definitely it feels really good, and hopefully I can build into that going into regionals this Friday and the indoor track season.
With NCAA regionals coming up, Trevina feels excited and looks to go for the school record.
I'm excited. I feel really in a good spot, fit. I feel like I had a good training block these past months, and yeah, I'm really excited for it. Hopefully I could try to go for the school record, but if I don't, then I don't, but yeah.
Trevina also talks about how the team has gelled together well and thinks the team could go far in the future.
Especially this season, I feel like it's been going really well, and the whole team's very supportive of each other. I would say the girls team, we're a young team, but definitely in the next few years I think we could be in the mix to be one of the top teams. But I really love the girls team, even the guys team. I think we all get along really well, and yeah.
I'm Kobe Blackmon, reporter from Leatherneck Insider.
Thanks, Kobe, and congratulations to Madison Trevina.
Last weekend, a WIU tennis player was able to compete at the ITA Conference Masters Championship in Mount Berry, Georgia. Leatherneck Insider reporter Marty Doyle with more.
WIU tennis freshman Chloe Routier was invited to compete at the ITA's Conference Masters Championships last week. Here's what she had to say about the experience.
I think it was really interesting and really it was really a good experience for me. I was able to compete against them, as you said, and kind of see where my level is compared to them, and I think I can totally compete with them.
Routier has only competed in a few matches so far. Here's how she rates her freshman season to date.
So far it's been great. I mean, obviously last week was I think the best experience I had so far, but no, if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 7, I would say probably a good 6.
With the spring schedule coming up, Routier set some high goals for what she expects from the team.
I definitely think we have a shot at winning the conference if we really we can do it for sure. No, it's gonna be great.
For Leatherneck Insider, I'm Marty Doyle.
Congrats to Chloe on this amazing accomplishment. The WIU tennis team will be back in the spring semester.
Coming up after the break, we'll have Western basketball and my own segment, The Upset Alert.
Here, I engineer the future.
Here, I have countless opportunities. Here, I do research.
Right here at Western.
Western Illinois University. Our beginnings in 1902 focused on providing affordable teacher education training. We've changed with the times and excelled through the years. Today, Western is positioned for the next 100 years and beyond. Affordability of diverse academic programs, outstanding learning opportunities, and hands-on experiences provide excellent job placement for our graduates. This is Western, forever Western.
Welcome back to Leatherneck Insider. The WIU men's basketball team has just begun their season, and my partner, Ben Polanka, got a chance to catch up with newcomer Sean Smith.
The WIU men's basketball team season had just started, and the team is looking different compared to last year's team with 11 new players added on the roster. One of the new additions to the team is 6'3" guard Sean Smith. Smith tells us why he decided to transfer to Western.
Clancy got me. It felt like home, like I said, I needed a fresh start. Things didn't go how I wanted to last year, and this was the best opportunity for me.
Smith came from Alabama State, where he averaged 16 minutes. Now, at Western, he has played all 40 minutes each of the games he played so far this season. Smith explains what he did differently to earn those minutes and how much confidence it gave him as a player.
I kind of just worked harder because last year, like I said, things didn't really go as how I planned, but that didn't really change. Now it just made me lock in a little more and tighten things up, but nothing really kind of changed except for really my grind. Just coming in, working every day, being a leader, just trying to help my teammates. It's my last year, so I want to go out with a bang. But that feels good, great confidence, just always trying to just stay positive.
Smith explains how he was able to build team chemistry with this team.
Just hanging out outside of the court, that's what it's really all about, just being a brotherhood and taking care of each other, having each other's back.
For Leatherneck Insider, I'm Ben Polanka.
The Leathernecks will face off against Central Arkansas today at 1 p.m. at Western Hall. You can also stream the game live on ESPN+.
The WIU women's basketball team had a fantastic start to their season. The Leathernecks have remained undefeated in their first 3 games. Last Sunday against Omaha, Reagan McCowan and Mia Nicastro led the charge for WIU, with McCowan scoring 35 points on 13 for 24 shooting, and Nicastro contributing 27 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 steals. Last Tuesday, the Leathernecks defended their home court 62-43 as they hosted the Kansas City Roos. Mia Nicastro had as stellar of a performance, securing a double-double with 21 points and 11 rebounds. The Leathernecks head off to Chicago State on Monday, the 18th. Good luck, ladies. Well, it's time for my partner Caleb May's segment, the Upset Alert. What do you have for us for this week?
Well, welcome back to the Upset Alert. I'm your host, Caleb Mays, from the desk this time, and boy, do we have some exciting things to dive into today with some major turmoil of Power 5 schools on the East Coast. Let's get things started with the North Florida Ospreys, who took a couple road trips up north to take on a few Power 5 opponents. On Monday, November 4th, the Ospreys went into Columbia, South Carolina as 20-point underdogs and shocked the world with a 74-71 come-from-behind victory over the South Carolina Gamecocks. Just 6 days later, Sunday the 10th, the Ospreys' offense absolutely exploded in another upset victory, this time over ACC school Georgia Tech. The Ospreys were led to a 105-93 victory thanks to 6 players scoring in double digits, with forward Josh Harris leading the way with 22. UNF could be this year's mid-major darling, and with 5 players averaging over 13 points a game, their offense shows no signs of slowing down. A little bit more mid-major madness with Ivy League Columbia, who went into Finnevan Pavilion and defeated Villanova on November 6, 90-80. This is Villanova's 5th time in 3 seasons being upset by a mid-major, and the times of the Wildcats being a basketball powerhouse are all but over. More Big East schools have been falling to mid-majors as well, with Seton Hall falling to Fordham 57-56 and Butler falling to Austin Peay 68-66, all in the first week of the season. Now for the upset pick of the week, we have New Mexico going into MSG and defeating yet another Big East school in St. John's tomorrow at 11 a.m. That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, the madness is just getting started.
Wow, that's a lots of college basketball going on, but I may have to agree with you with your upset. New Mexico beating St. John at Madison Square Garden, but I also have Colorado State defeating the number 25th ranked Ole Miss. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we got Kobe's Corner and an update on the upcoming schedule for WIU baseball.
Not W. It's not W. It's W. 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 That's what I've been stressing out about the most so far. It's saying W because I know it's something you're going to say there. Yeah, we've been there.
They're like, we're waiting on, what are we waiting on? They haven't said it. Said we're ready to go. We can start.
Hello everyone, I am Will Thomas.
And I'm Dane Mackley. Welcome to this week's edition of Leatherneck Insider.
Welcome back. The WIU baseball team recently released their spring schedule and will have a tough start to their year, with 13 of the team's first 15 games being away matches. The Leathernecks will start their season down south at Mississippi Valley State for a 3-game series from February 14th through the 16th. The Leathernecks will have 2 more away series down south before their first home game against Northwest Missouri State on March 4th. OVC play starts on the 21st of March against Southern Indiana. The Leathernecks also added 2 Power 5 games to their schedule, with a matchup against University of Illinois and University of Iowa, both of which are away games. Check out GoLeathernecks.com for more information on the upcoming season.
It's that time again for Kobe's Corner. What do you have for us, Kobe?
To the 10th segment of Kobe's Corner. I'm joined here back with Caleb Flores, my co-host. It's been a minute, but Caleb, let's jump back into some college football. Started with some upsets. Number 4 Miami goes down, as well as number 2 Georgia. What upset were you most surprised with?
I was surprised with both of them. Earlier in another show on LI, I said Georgia was going to beat Ole Miss badly. But I was more surprised with Miami. I mean, going down to an unranked team when they're ranked 4th in the country, they got a big playoff shot. Like, they're still probably due to win the ACC, get a top 4 seed, but I was super surprised with Georgia Tech taking down Miami.
Yeah, Carson Beck definitely struggled in that Georgia game, but as we continue to talk about Miami, I mean, Georgia Tech, they like to upset everybody. Upset at Florida State, week 0, and now Miami. But Caleb, as we go to some this week's picks, we got Utah versus number 18 Colorado. Who do you got?
You know, Colorado has made drastic improvements since last season. Give me Colorado.
Yeah, I got Utah here, lost by 1 against BYU last week. I think they should have won that game, so it should be an interesting matchup. Wisconsin versus number 1 Oregon.
The Oregon Ducks.
Yeah, I'll take Oregon here. Number 6 Tennessee versus number 9 Georgia.
Ooh, it's going to be a good one. I don't like to bet against Kirby Smart and Georgia taking 3 losses, but like he's mentioned earlier with Beck's performance, give me Tennessee. I like Tennessee.
Yeah, we're on the same page. I like Tennessee here. Tennessee had a dominant run game last week as well. Kansas versus number 9 BYU.
This is my upset pick. I think BYU scraped away last week, like you mentioned, against Utah. So give me Kansas over BYU this weekend.
Kansas put up 45 points, so I like Kansas here. Virginia versus number 8 Notre Dame.
Virginia's another solid team. They gave Clemson a good game, but Notre Dame has been on fire. I mean, give me Notre Dame.
Yeah, I like Notre Dame as well. And Caleb, as the final half of the season wraps up for college football, Heisman favorites may have updated. Who do you got now?
I mean, it's a big 3. Genty's having one of the best running back seasons we've ever seen, and I mean, he might reach Barry Sanders' record if he keeps on pace. But we've never seen anybody like Travis Hunter before. I mean, playing both sides of the ball, you know, he'll get 100 yards receiving, and then he might have an interception that'll seal the game. It's just extraordinary. So give me Travis Hunter as a 2-way star to win the Heisman.
Yeah, Travis Hunter is definitely one of a kind, but I like Jenny here, nearly almost 2,000 yards, and the season's not even over with. So I like Jenny here. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this week of Kobe's Corner. Have a good weekend, Macomb.
Thank you, Kobe. And lots of great college football games coming up today and next weekend. Well, that's all the time we have today, but be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at InsiderWIU. For Leatherneck Insider, I'm Ben Palanca.
And I'm Caleb Mays. Have a great weekend, Macomb.